Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we're taking a look at the new Monster High Generation 3 Buried Secrets line. This is our little $14.98 at Walmart budget line. I did find them in stores this time, and as you can see there is a color code to each doll here of their little Stanley cups. We have Frankie, Claudine, and Toralei. I did not take them out of the plastic in the store, so don't drag me. I just took them out of the plastic now. But, yeah. And we got Draculaura yesterday. She is, or has been unboxed, and she does not have, what to do with her accessories. I just had them, but I guess I didn't bring them over here. She's not on her original body. This is her original body. You know, I broke it. Oopsie. But yeah, I need to grab her. Oh, I see them. Okay. Anyways, this is the packaging. You know, they come like plastic wrapped as well. So not any like difference in the packaging from Wave 1. We just have like different colors and a different theme. Wave 2's theme is Scaremester. So they're kind of like school ghoul, you know, it's kind of what they're giving. And then we have the little coffin shape mystery doll plus 5 surprises inside. Toralei, Claudine, Frankie, and Draculaura. And if we look at this right here, we have the like emojis, little school spirit thing, the purse, a notebook, and what's on the last one? The pen. Same thing, you know, everybody has their little buried secrets. Ta-da. Ta-da. Oop. Purse. Notebook and pen. Oh, Stanley, crest, purse, notebook, pen. Oh my god, that was so much work. Okay, and then you can like take the coffin out, maybe. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so you have the coffin. Oop. Sorry, I hit the extension cord. It's like so pink plastic. Has a little lock. What does this werecat doodle in her notebook? Fierce poster designs for her band, the Hisfits. And then it says, due to her sharp feline vision, Toralei doesn't really need glasses, but she just can't resist cat eye frames. Okay, Diva. My disability is not your costume. I'm just kidding. But I am, like, I do have to wear glasses, so, you know. But apparently it's just fun for her, so I guess good for her. But anyways, if you look in the box, there's, like, all sorts of little Easter eggs and, like, posters from Generation 3. There's her mother, that Diva. And then, like, Caddy's over here. And there's Caddy's pet in the back. Yeah, so cute. We can take a look at the other ones. Here is Claudine. Hold up. Make this easier. It says, this werewolf's secret to keeping her school lurk fresh. She wears a different handbag for each phase of the moon. Okay, Diva. And then sometimes in Study How, Claudine Wolf doodles cakes to make for her favorite vampire's birthday party. Oh, I know what that means. That means we're getting the Claudine cake doll. Yeah. Ooh. I have her coming in. She's supposed to be coming in on Friday. Excited about that. Julian's in the background. Very interesting, isn't it? Why do you have so many Venus things in your background, Claudine Wolf? Very interesting. Very interesting. Oh, gosh darn it. I didn't realize she had like they had a pink leg. That is annoying. So now my body swap becomes an issue. But anyways, Frankie Stein, our non-binary T. This Franken Monster Secret Unlife hack, always having a pen handy to jot down ideas when they strike lightning. We're giving blue hair. Frankie Stein thinks it's time that Watsy got a friend, so they've been doodling monster pets to make in a lab. Oh. Have they? Oh, wait, because there's that little lab thing coming out with, like, yeah. Okay. But yeah, we're giving very he, she, we, they, them, vegan, vegetarian, non-binary tea right here. Um, yeah, so let's get them out of the box and take a look at what they come with. Oh, I also wanted to show y'all, I like took the little box that they were in the store, like they were in it like this, you know. Um, and it actually says Wave 2 on it. I feel like I don't usually see like doll things like say that. So I thought that was fun and different. But yeah, so I was like, why not? I'm buying 3 of them at once, so diva moment for me, you know. Gosh, Frankie has Nefer as pet in here. Oh, and the little like Lego thing, Mega Block. Not the Nephra pet. Oh my gosh, this light. I swear. All right, so we have all 4 of our ghouls out of the box now. Straight out of the box, they do come without their shoes on, without like accessories. They just have their earrings and their outfits. And they're all giving very like school ghoul, Barbie Charms school, very that. People are like really hating on this line, and honestly, this one is so much better than the first wave. People act like the first wave was better, and I'm like confused. Maybe like facially, the first wave is better. Well, Cleo, Draculaura kind of eats everybody but Cleo up from the first wave. But I mean, like as a whole doll, I think these looks are way better, and it's kind of a newer theme. You know, since we already had Creepover Party, so Buried Secrets 1 was a little like redundant in that sense because yeah, and they didn't even really give us. It'd be one thing if they gave us a bunch of new characters for Buried Secrets 1, like you know they did. Let's say Toralei, Ghoulia. We don't even look at like Ghoulia. Who else is there? Trying to think. Like Spectra, maybe Abby, for the first wave, and they give them all like sleepover outfits. Deuce would have been fun since he has a sleepover outfit in the show. But like since we got Frankie, Draculaura, and Claudine again, crickets. You know what I'm saying? Like very redundant. It's nice to get a Cleo though, because you know Cleo didn't have a sleepover doll. Um, yeah, and it would have been a cute callback to Dead Tired too to have Ghoulia there, for sure, for sure. And yeah, also I feel like I don't know. I know retailers don't want new characters, but I feel like with Buried Secrets, since they're blind boxes, I don't know if it's like the same ordeal that they got going on there. But I don't know if y'all saw, but we should have had way more characters by now. But the retailers hate us basically, and they don't want to order new characters. They just want the same ghouls over and over. But anyways, this is what our blind packages look like. They have like a notebook paper look. I love that the like holes in the paper are skulets. That's really fun. Frankie's, of course, has some lightning bolts, and here is their purse. So it's like a blue purse with a little lightning bolt triangle in the middle, like electric sign warning. Diva with some chains. The printing's a little fuzzy, but like I'm not that concerned. So yeah. Also, that's like a blister under my nail. It is not dirt. I have tried to get it out, and it is not coming out. Is that all that's in that bag? Yeah. Okay. So one of the bags has their purse, and the other bag is going to have your accessories in it. So this has Frankie's shoes, which look like some combat boots, the lightning bolts on the heel. Pretty cool. Same little like warning electric sign on the bottom. Frankie across the stripe there. Oh, it kind of reminds me of like Coffee Break. So yeah, we got little combat boots. This is the same thing. Oh, Stein. That's pretty fun, I guess. Love that for them. And then we have their headband, which is a silver headband with some bolts on it. Wait, those aren't bolts. It's like nuts, right? Don't ask me. I am not mechanically inclined. And then my favorite part is definitely the Stanleys. These are so cute, and like in my daily life, I carry Stanley like everywhere I go, basically. So this is like blue with the little Frankie skelet in the middle. We got the chains. Just love the little lightning bolt like straw cover thing. Cute. Love. And then we have a pen This one is pink with a heart and a lightning bolt. Cute. All right, moving on. Here is Toralai's first bag. Toralai has these little sneaker, like Oxford, not Oxford. No, yeah, a little bit Oxford looking sneakers with a little dead fish and a little kitty cat on the heel. See, this is like an object heel that is like well designed and looks like it should be part of the shoe. That's really cute. It's like a little cat tower that she's scratching on. I love that. Oh, and the little strap has a cat on it as well. That's cute. That's innovative. That's different. Anyways, she has these cat eye glasses with the little fish bones on the rims right there. Yeah, good for her, I guess. Just wearing glasses for no reason. I hope Ghoulia finds her in the school hallway and shoves her into a locker, personally. Here's the other shoe. And here is the pin. It's a purple pin with a little cat head on top. And then we have a red Stanley for Toralai with her little skullette and some studs. So cute. And a little kitty cat popping out for the straw. Love. These are my favorite accessories. Oh my gosh. Oh, I guess I should show you just like Draculaura's. Like, here's Draculaura's purse. It's very cute. It reminds me of the G2 Welcome to Monster High like Cordal purse. The printing matches the skirt, so that's fun. Does the printing on Frankie's match too? Is that the gig right here? Is that what we're doing? Yeah, okay, so the printing that they used for the like fabric is also used on the accessories. So that's interesting. That's fun. Here's Draculaura's Stanley. She's got a pink one with her little skullette, a little bat on the straw. Oh, and it's like a quilted pattern on her. It's very luxurious looking. And she has a pin. Where did her pin go? It was right. Oh, it fell on the floor. Here it is. Here's her pin. It's a little black pin with a bat on it. Super cute. Okay, moving on to Toralai's next bag. We have Toralai's purse. It's kind of a cat head shape. She has a paw print keychain on it. Yeah, this one's not that cute, I'm not gonna lie. I don't really love this one. But yeah, so here is Claudine's first bag. Claudine has a crescent moon shaped purse. It has a little wolf head in the middle with a little fringe. Is that supposed to be fringe? I think it's supposed to be fringe. Piece hanging off. And she's got her little... I am so sick of this like double moon print, personally. I feel like almost every doll has this print, and I'm kind of over that. But anyways, moving on. Let's look at what Claudine has. Claudine has some glass. Remember when Claudine like wore glasses? I forgot that was a thing for a little bit. Like, she like literally wore glasses, but like she barely wears them now. But now she has these little half frames here. And then we have her her boots. I don't know how I feel about these. They have like a little, I think it's supposed to be like a boot cover over it with that like fur, but like because it's just one solid hunk of purple plastic, it doesn't translate super well. And once again, we have that like double moon design and like a quilted pattern. Like, these are cute in theory, I feel like, but in practice, I don't know. I don't know about those. And then here is the pin. So it is a little golden pin with a moon. It looks like a lemon though. So that's fun. It's different. And then her Stanley is purple with a, Claudine skullette. And once again, faces of the moon. Ooh, moon print. Oh, that's like that's like a leopard print. Yeah, love that. And for Draculaura's other accessories, she does have a black bow headband that has kind of like a little portrait in the middle. I forget what they're called, but And then her shoes are these cute little pumps. They have like a burgundy pink kind of moment. Like, I don't know how to describe this color, honestly. But anyways, super cute. Love these. They have the little portrait on them as well on the strap. Or is this supposed to be? I don't know. but really intricate detailing, and I just love Draculaura's shoes. Draculaura's always like kind of killing it in the shoes. Well, I say that, and I just remembered Fear Book and Ghoul's Beast Pet. Okay, so I take that back. But anyways, these ones are really cute. So let's take a look at the dolls now. So this is our first like Monster High doll line to feature the UV pixelated method. Honestly though, it's not as egregious as people are gonna make you believe. I think it's like perfectly doable, or like, what's the word? Perfectly like passable in person. Like, it's not that big of a deal. I feel like too, like a lot of these dolls you're gonna see under like lighting like this, like bright fluorescent lighting, but in like normal everyday lighting you can barely even tell. So yeah, but yeah, also when they do it like bigger like this, I feel like it makes the pixels not as big of a deal. uh but yeah, I like when they do like interesting things with the UV, like this like blended like ombre lip. That's just something they can't really do when they use the stamping or tampo or whatever. So yeah, but this Toralei honestly looks way better in person. I do think like there was a couple pictures of her that looked very bad, but she features some interesting makeup here. She's got like a orange lid that kind of goes into a gray, and then like a purple to orange to red gradient here, and it's in this interesting like spiked shape. I don't know if it's supposed to look like a cat, like cat ears. It's probably what it's supposed to look like. She has a purple lip, and all y'all blush haters can just leave because I think the blush is so cute. I love when the girlies like really put the blush on. You know what I mean? Although I will say on Toralei specifically, I feel like the music notes are kind of goofy looking. Don't really love the music notes, but the blush is super cute, and you can see like the music notes in it. And that's another thing too, like they can like experiment with the blushing with the UV, so I think that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. On her right ear, she does have a little studded cuff earring that's in black. And then on this one, she has a dead fish bone. So this Toralei does feature a return to the more ginger orange hair that, what was it? The His Fits pack one had. Oh, these like bags are like annoying me. But it is polypropylene. Oh, boo, tomato. We all knew this. Honestly, though, it doesn't feel too bad. I mean, I still hate it, but like it could be worse. So there's that. She does have these purple streaks. I feel like the purple streaks are ugly. Don't really love the purple streaks. I just feel like the purple with the ginger is like such an interesting concept. I don't know why they keep doing that either. Like, it's just kind of odd that purple is what we've decided to be her secondary color. I don't know. I don't get it personally, but yeah. But she does have this cute little middle part, so that's pretty fun. Also, not sure if y'all noticed, but this color match, baby, her foundation oxidized very badly. So Toralei has this white collar with a bell shape on her bow, which is pretty cute. It looks like, you know, like cat collar, or her bow, her tie. And then it's a purple tie with like, you know, a diamond print and like music notes and a chain. And this is all just like printed on. But I will say Toralei probably has the ugliest outfit of the group. This hand is so funny looking to me. Like, it looks so deformed. But, oh yeah, and they all have the, you know, the limited articulate. Yeah, we know that. Anyways, she has a like purple top and then this skirt, which these skirts are made from like a thicker textile, actually. All of them are. And it is just one piece of clothing though. But I do think like the textiles on here are way like nice. They're actually pretty decent. Like, I was surprised when I opened them up. But this one features this like a purple tank top with a red skirt with some scratches and, you know, like that diamond print again. Yeah. And then a black ruffle for some reason. Don't know why. But yeah, all one piece. I guess they thought they needed to do something to like spice her outfit up compared to the others. But like, why? I just hate when they just throw a ruffle like diagonally. Like, it's so stupid looking to me. I'm sorry. I hate it. And here's what Toralei looks like with her glasses that she doesn't even need. Appropriator. they won't even like sit on her face properly. So there's that. There we go. They don't even look good. Like, you're doing all this, and for what? To look worse than you usually do? Girl. Jail. Electric chair. But yeah, here is, there you go. Oh, let me give you a shot of like the full, well, I just give you a shot of like the full outfit once we're finished. We can see all of them at once. And yeah, let's just get this back on her hand. Yay. Love it. Okay. So I think Draculaura definitely has the best face of all of them, although I am a little biased just because it's Draculaura. But her face is so cute. She has this like light pink shadow that goes into a darker gray on her lid. Yeah, her lid, and then she like smokes it out with this pink eyeshadow and kind of like a flowery shape. Yeah, like flower petals, kind of what it reminds me of. And then her blush is so cute. She's got the pink blush across her nose and cheeks and little hearts. This is the best way to do this blush. Love the brows here. Super nicely shaped and like they're just like nice and thick. I don't know, they look better than normal, I feel like. I don't know. I could be delusional, but I feel like they look better than normal. And then her lips are like this like ombre, like darker, like pink color into the light pink. Oh, it's kind of like a dark, like plum almost looking in the middle. Super, super pretty. Love, love, love. And then she has these pink bow earrings with little hearts. Super cute. Her hair too, like once again, poly, but I do love this blend. This like wine color. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, it's like a wine. Super pretty. Love, love, love. Would love this in Saran. Please, I beg of you, Mattel, give me this in Saran because it is gorge and I want them to do this again for her. Yeah, just really love this color scheme on her. See her collar right here is black. It has little cutouts on it and little like sharp edges. And then like a pink little bow tie. Well, not tie. A pink little like bolo. Yeah, bolo tie kind of situation, I think. There's a little heart in the middle. And then like the wine color on the top. And then these cute little white ruffled sleeves. And then her skirt is just like a basic little mini skirt with the like, you know, plaid print moment with the hearts as well. Like the lacy hearts and bat wings. Super freaking cute. Yeah, she's the best one. Like, I hate to tell y'all. I know, like, I'm a little bit of a Draculaura bias, but she's the best one. Like, there's just no competing with her. Although I did help somebody in the aisle today find a Frankie, and that was the one they chose. But also, this person, who probably was non-binary as well, honestly. They kind of gave non-binary tea. This person, however, like was like, oh, you know, I wanted Wave 1, but I could never find them here at this Walmart. And I was like, Diva, they had them, like a whole bunch of them at this Target. And then they told me that they don't like going to Target because it's so overstimulating. And I was like, we're in Walmart. Like, I don't know. That's so crazy to me because I feel like Walmart is way more overstimulating than Target, which has more of like a better ambiance to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was kind of crazy. But I mean, it was a cute little interaction and good for this diva getting Frankie and Enid from Wednesday. So love that for them. If you end up watching this video by some chance, hello. Happy to help. Very, very fun. Okay. Anyways, moving on. Let's look at Claudine. So I feel like Claudine maybe got the worst face of the bunch. And it could just be because, like, she's coming off of that new Skulltimate Secrets face where it's, like, the best she's ever looked. But this face is very, like, toddler-esque. I don't know. Like, she just looks so little kitty. I don't know how to explain it. Doe-eyed, like, deer in headlights kind of moment, but not in a fun, like, way. I don't know. I don't hate her, but I don't love, like, this face. Like, I don't know, it's very cartoony looking too. I don't know. But anyways, they all kind of have the same like situation going on the lid where it's kind of like a nude lid that goes into a darker like gray black. And then she once again also has like the interesting little shapes, although hers a little more rounded, a little less rounded at the top and more rounded at the bottom is what she's going for. And that goes from a pink to like a purple moment, you know. And then her blush, is purple. You know, pretty cute. It goes across the cheeks. I just love how it goes across like the nose and cheeks. It's really fun to me. And then you can see like her freckles poke through, and then she has little stars. The stars, that's a really cute way to do it too, actually. I do really like the stars. But I just wish she had the eyes. Imagine this face, but with the eyes from the new Skulltimate Secrets. Oh, that would eat for sure. And I do really love this lip she has going on here. The kind of like darker, like burgundy purple moment, wine colored, you know, that color. And yeah, super cute. I love how like dainty the fangs look too. Super fun, super girly. So for her earrings, they are gold, just solid plastics, or solid hunks of gold plastic with a crescent moon and a chain that goes into a little stud. And on this side, it's just like a half moon. Well, no, crescent moon. So yeah. And then her hair, I really like this like light, like auburny, or not like auburny, but like kind of like ginger brown, like it's a little red toned. Really auburn. Yeah, it's like an auburn. That's the color. It reminds me of her like original G1 core doll, you know, like Wave 1 original Claudine. She does have these little braids mixed, or twists. They're twists, they're not braids. Little twists mixed in the hair as well. Those are fun. Would love to see her with a full head of those. And then purple streaks. So very classic Claudine. Her hair is crazy feeling. I don't know. It's Polly as well. Also, she's like ashy on her arm. I don't know if y'all can really tell, but in person, like this section is so gray. Don't know what's going on there. But we need to get our girl some lotion stat. So I would say, I don't know. So I would say Claudine probably might have the second best outfit. I just really like the way this one is like shaped. So we have a black like tank top moment, and then a white collar with a purple just like standard tie. There's a little crescent moon and a star. But I just like the way the skirt right here. We have like once again like the plaid print. Don't get me started on that. Don't love that, but I like the way the ruffle looks on this one. Like a really cute black ruffle on the bottom. This is how you incorporate a ruffle, and it just reminds me of like 2010 a lot. Like, yeah, her and Draculaura definitely are giving like 2010, which I love. But yeah, that is Claudine's outfit. And here's Claudine with... That was so dramatic. Anyways, here's Claudine with her glasses. They are just like a half frame moment with little crescent moons on the side and clear lenses. You know, like this diva is actually visually impaired, allegedly. So actually, I feel like she's faking it now too, because how often does she come with these glasses anymore? Ghoulia needs to beat these girls up. Anyways, she looks better, and I'll give her like a half pass for it because she did like actually need them at one point when she was like human or whatever. That was kind of dumb. I'm sorry. I just remember that like plot line where she was like half human, and it was just kind of like, girl, okay, whatever. It's just it feels so pointless to me because like we're never getting a human doll of her. You know what I mean? So what was the point? What did we achieve? What did we gain? You know, like nothing. But anyways, she stands up really well on her own, by the way. Good for her. And lastly, we have the subject of controversy on Twitter, Frankie themselves. Everybody was saying this Frankie was butt ugly. And honestly, I don't know. I don't think they're ugly. Like I think the face is fun. I do think they look a little scared. So maybe that's what it is. They just look a little scared. So yeah, something about the like shapes going on here. But I do think the screening itself is really fun. Like I love the makeup right here with like the nude lid with the black, and then the pink shadow going into the blue lightning bolt liner. That's pretty cool. Love the pink eyebrow piercings. Very fun. And I love the like stitch across the nose is really cute. It reminds me of like, you know, little Band-Aid Korra moment. And then the blushing is also really cute. And I like these freckles, actually. I think everybody's a hater. And the blue lip is also cute. I do wish it was more of like the like ombre moment that Draculaura and Claudine have. But the blue lip is fun. I always love a blue lip. I don't know what it is. Something about a blue lip does it for me every time. Skyly, you're so famous. But yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah, they're a little scared looking, but I don't think there's definitely been uglier Frankies if you ask me. But yeah, this one's fun. This one is fun, I think. And I love how spiky the lashes are. Super cute. The real demon we should be fighting is honestly Claudine's face. Really just her eyes too. I don't know. I feel like this line is not that bad. Anyways, moving on. They are wearing these silver zipper earrings. Super cute. Love those. They remind me of Gulia. May Gulia rest in peace. They can't. R.I.P. Diva. They can't dab, but pretend they are. Just really miss Gulia. It's almost like this theme would have been perfect for her too. Like, moving on. So for the look here, we do have a blue top with some white puff sleeves and these shorts. God, they love throwing Frankie in some high-waisted shorts. I know high-waisted shorts hate to see Frankie coming because, wow, are they always in them. But anyways, they have this like pink lightning bolt print over the, you know, like plaid moment. They all just have like the basic plaid, like diamond plaid, and then like a print thrown over it. You know what I mean? But yeah, these are pretty cute. The stitching looks nice. Love that there's hems, and all one piece again. And then we have a black collar here with these really cool like stitched shapes like here. And then like once again the like nut. And then the lightning bolt shaped tie. That's pretty cool. Love the printing on that one, actually. And then the pink glitter prosthetic, which is really annoying. Now I got to figure out how to... I mean, it pops right off. So I'm thinking maybe I can just figure it out. But I got to figure out a way to, like, make it articulated now. And it's probably just going to have, like, an ugly gray joint. Because, yeah, to get like this pink leg, I'd probably have to get like what, that freaking Skulltimate, does that new Skulltimate Secrets one have the pink leg? I think so. And that's, yeah, moving on. For their hair, we have mostly black hair. I think that's why they look so different. It's because like the hair is mostly black, but I like it. It's pretty fun. I love the little blue streaks in the front. And then we have a little bit of white. Honestly, I feel like we could just skip the white altogether. What was the point? You know what I mean? There's barely any. And once again, Polly honestly does not feel bad. Like, don't hate the way this Polly feels. It is giving wig, though, with how puffy and bouffant like it is. But yeah. Wow, it wraps it up. Okay, let's get everybody dressed and we look at them all together. All right, here's the line all together. Buried Secrets, Wave 2, Scaremester Edition. I think I've said it a million times in this video, but I really do think that this is such an improvement over the first line. Like, they're just so much more interesting to me. At $14.99, pretty decent. Once again, do hate the way they're packaged. I think it's really annoying, and I know if I was a little kid and I opened like Toralei over Draculaura, I'd probably like just die personally. But you know, it is what it is at this point, I guess. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. And yeah, that's all I have to say. As always, if you enjoy the content, make sure to subscribe and follow my socials. And I will see you next time. And I'm sure these divas are just loving that they've been randomly brought off the shelf. I wonder what's going to happen to them. All right. Bye.